Alright folks, here's video 2 of creating custom fields. So now that we've created our objects and the fields that are going to link them, I want to show you how to create some records that are going to be linked together. Here we're at the home page of the Patients tab, and I'm going to click View. It starts with one standard view. It's just going to show all the records. I'm going to click Go here, and just to show you there's no patients in here yet. And you can see we got no patients yet. Let's click New Patient. You can see here up at the top, you see that there's a plural patients and a new patient. That's why when we created this object, we set up the plural label. Patient ID. I thought we'd call this patient name. Alright, let's call this Joe patient. Let's save that. And we'll just create another one. Jane patient. Jane patient. And so we created 2 of those. Real simple. We don't have any custom fields in here yet. See, all we got is patient ID, owner, last modified by, created by. You know what? We're going to go ahead and change that patient ID to say patient name. I'm going to open this up in a new tab. Let's go here, and while that's loading, I'm going to click into the doctors tab. Well, I'll leave that here, just so you can show you that it changes. So we're going to edit that. We're going to go into Create and then Objects, and we're going to click into the custom object patient right here. Bingo. You can click either one of those. Just showing you that the master object to connection is patient right there. And remember, none of these are deployed yet. And we just want to call this, instead of patient ID, let's call this patient name, because we're actually going to put their name in here. So we edit that. We're going to change the field label. And let's just call that patient name. And save. And you can see back here, let's refresh this page. And you can see this changes from patient ID to patient name. See right there? So let's click into doctors now and create some doctors to link with these. So, and you don't need to click into the view all. I'm just showing you that we don't have any doctors yet. You can click new from here, just like you can click new doctor here. It's the same standard page to create a custom object. Alright, so doctor name, call this Bob Doctor. Bob Doctor, save. And we'll create another one. Should have clicked save and new. Just saves you some time when you're creating a bunch of records at once. We can click new doctor. Bob Doctor and Barbara Doctor. Barbara Doctor. Save. Okay. So we got 2 patients in the system now. We've got 2 doctors. Let's go ahead and make a connection from each of those patients to the doctor. Now we could go directly here into the Connections tab and create a new connection from there. But since connection is a detail of patient and patient's the master, you can also go into the patient record. Let's go ahead and do that. Now these are the recent patients. So remember, this isn't, when you click into patients, the home page is going to have the recent patients. With any custom object, the home page by default is going to show you your recent records of that object. But these are the only 2 ones we have created. So let's go into Joe patient. And we're going to come right here. Here's where we allowed activities on that create object screen. This is the 2 related lists that get loaded by default because we allowed activities on this object. And then remember the allow notes and attachments. That's a related list that gets displayed on the page by default. And then down here, connections. No records yet for this patient. So let's make a new connection, it's automatically going to put that patient's name in here as the connected patient. And the connected doctor, we can just click here from default and search, and then we'll be able to enter stuff in here to search. It's going to show us the recently viewed ones by default, but I'm just going to show you we can search Bob from here. We just show that one up. I'm going to close this. Also show you that if you, let's say we typed in Bob here, and then we clicked find, it's going to put that in the search field and automatically start searching with that. And then, there we go, Bob Doctor. Let's save that. Joe Patient and Bob Doctor. Let's save. And we've got a connection between Joe Patient and Bob Doctor. Now, if you'll notice, we're in the connection record right now. See how the connected patient, that's locked, because that's a master of this record. We won't be able to change the patient inside the connection, but you see how there's the pencil there? We will be able to edit which doctor is linked to this. I'm going to cancel that though. And let's go ahead and see our recent items here on the left. Let's go into Jane Patient now and link her with Barbara Doctor. So we're in Jane Patient. Let's click New Connection. And connected doctor, Barbara. And it's going to pull up Barbara Doctor. Perfect. And save. And so now we've got 2 records under each object. And in the connections, it is linking those 2 other objects, the patient and the doctor. It's kind of storing that connection here.